everybody, welcome to Angie's Diamond Painting Adventures. How is everybody doing today? I hope you are all doing fantastic. If you are new here, hello, my name is Angie. If you have stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love for you to stay and become part of my diamond painting adventures. It is very simple to do. Right about here, you will find a subscribe button. Once you push that subscribe button, you are automatically subscribed to Angie's Diamond Painting Adventures. Yes, yes. After you push that, you will notice a little bell will show up right about here. If you push that and select all from the drop down menu, you will get notified each and every single time I upload a video. Yes, yes. As you can see in the title, this is October event WIP and chat number 3. I think this is 3, yes. So we have our lovely pink candle already lit and ready to go, and this candle is being lit for anybody who needs a little bit of extra love and prayers and all of that good stuff. Alright guys, so today we are going to continue working on, yes, I have not done anything since the last WIP and chat. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to continue working on this gorgeous geisha lady. I think we're going to work on the black today. Yes, yes. Today I will be using a very gorgeous pen that I got from Jim's Handmade pen shop on Etsy. See if I can show you that, guys. It has, I'm sorry about the shadow. Wow. It has breast cancer. There we go. We have some breast cancer ribbons going on inside that acrylic pen. Absolutely gorgeous. Jim's Handmade pen shop on Etsy. If I remember, I will link it in the description box down below for you guys. Alright, let us take the cover off of here. Let me get my handy dandy trusty pink tray that I got from Wilson's 3D Designs, also on Etsy. Going to get these drills out into the tray, and then today we are going to talk about lowering your risk of breast cancer. Yes, this month we are dedicated to everything pink and breast cancer. So we're going to continue. I have pulled up an article from the American Cancer Society. I will have the link for this article linked in the description box down below for you guys if you'd like to go and check out some other links that are provided within the article. And we are going to just get into it today. Also, I did want to mention that I will only be using the single placer here. And inside the single placer, I have some beautiful, beautiful Swax Wax. Yes. So that is what is inside my pen. We're going to use that today. Let's get to the article, and then we will commence after the article, and we will start diamond painting. This is going to be interesting, guys. If you have been following me, you know that, or maybe you don't know, I can't remember if I said anything. I'm pretty sure I did, but Miss Angie has new spectacles. Yes, Miss Angie now wears glasses. So this is going to be very interesting to read this article with my new glasses. Yes. And if you would like to see Miss Angie with her new glasses, I will be wearing them this Saturday, October 30th, during my live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are unaware, slow down. This Saturday is the grand prize drawing for hashtag DP Pink for BCA. Yes, yes. So I will be live for 2 hours on Saturday, and I will be showing you guys part of the grand prize, and yeah, everything will be explained in the live on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Yes, yes. Alrighty guys, let's get into this. Can I lower my risk of breast cancer? That is the question. Here we go. There is no sure way to prevent breast cancer, but there are things you can do that might lower your risk. Many risk factors are beyond your control, such as being born female and getting older. Yeah. For some reason, each year I don't get old, I don't get younger, so yeah, that tends to happen. But other risk factors can be changed and may lower your risk. Now, this article was written for women, but I am pretty sure that there are some things that you can do in this article that it doesn't matter whether you're a woman or a man. You can do some of these preventative things. So, for women who are known to be at increased risk for breast cancer, there are additional steps that might reduce the risk of developing breast cancer. Get to, this is number one, get to and stay at a healthy weight. Both increased body weight and weight gain as an adult are linked with a higher risk of breast cancer after menopause. The American Cancer Society recommends you stay at a healthy weight throughout your life and avoid excess weight gain by balancing your food intake with physical activity. Number 2, be physically active. Many studies have shown that moderate to vigorous physical activity is linked with lower breast cancer risk. So it's important to get regular physical activity. The American Cancer Society recommends that adults get at least 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous intensity activity each week, or a combination of both. Preferably spread throughout the week. Getting to or exceeding the upper limit of 300 minutes is ideal. Moderate activity is anything that makes you breathe as hard as you do during a brisk walk. It causes a slight increase in heart rate and breathing. You should be able to talk but not sing during moderate activity. Vigorous activities are performed at a higher intensity. They cause an increased heart rate, sweating, and a faster breathing rate. Okay, so number 1, get to and stay at a healthy weight. Number 2, be physically active. Number 3, avoid or limit alcohol. Alcohol increases risk of breast cancer. Even low levels of alcohol intake have been linked with an increase in risk. It is best not to drink alcohol. For women who drink, they should have no more than 1 alcoholic drink a day. A drink is 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of 80 proof distilled spirits or hard liquor. Is there a link between diet, vitamins, and breast cancer risk? Oh, good question. The possible link between diet and breast cancer risk is not clear, but this is an active area of study. Some, but not all, studies have suggested that a diet that is high in vegetables, fruit, and calcium-rich dairy products, but low in red and processed meats, might help lower the risk of breast cancer. It's also not clear if specific vegetables, fruits, or other foods can lower your risk. And most studies have not found that lowering fat intake has much of an effect on breast cancer risk, although some have suggested it might help lower the risk of dying from breast cancer. But just because the science isn't clear on this doesn't mean that there's no point in eating a healthy diet. A diet low in fat, processed and red meat and sugary drinks, but high in fruits and vegetables can clearly have many health benefits, including lowering the risk of some other types of cancer. So far, there's no strong evidence that taking vitamins or any other type of dietary supplement reduces the risk of breast cancer. It now shows a link to American Cancer Society guidelines for diet and physical activity for cancer prevention. Like I said, I will have this article linked in the description box down below for you guys. So if you want to click on that link there, and it'll take you right to that article. Other factors that might lower risk. Women who choose to breastfeed for at least several months may also get an added benefit of reducing their breast cancer risk. Using hormone therapy after menopause can increase your risk of breast cancer. To avoid this, talk to your healthcare provider about non-hormonal options to treat menopausal symptoms. All right, now we're going to get to a section for women at increased risk of breast cancer. If you are a woman at increased risk for breast cancer, for instance, because you have a strong family history of breast cancer, a known gene mutation that increases breast cancer risk, such as the BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene, or you have had DCIS or LCIS, there are some things you can do that might help lower your chances of developing breast cancer or help find it early. Number 1, genetic counseling and testing for breast cancer risk if it hasn't already been done. 2, close observation to look for early signs of breast cancer. 3, medicines to lower breast cancer risk. 4, preventive or prophylactic surgery. Your health care provider can help you determine your risk of breast cancer, as well as which, if any, of these options might be right for you. Genetic counseling and testing. If there are reasons to think you might have inherited a gene change that increases your risk of breast cancer, such as having a strong family history of breast cancer or a family member with a known gene mutation, you might want to talk to your doctor about genetic counseling to see if you should be tested. To learn more, you can click the link for genetic counseling and testing for breast cancer risk. If you decide to be tested and a gene change is found, this might affect your decision about using the options below to help lower your risk of breast cancer or find it early. Close observation. For women at increased breast cancer risk who don't want to take medicines or have surgery, some doctors might recommend close observation. This approach may include 1, more frequent doctor visits, such as every 6 to 12 months for breast exams and ongoing risk assessments. 2, starting breast cancer screening with yearly mammograms at an earlier age. That's what I do, guys. 3, possibly adding another screening test, such as breast MRI. While this approach doesn't lower breast cancer risk, it might help find it early when it's likely to be easier to treat. All right, now let's talk medicines to lower breast cancer risk. Prescription medicines can be used to help lower breast cancer risk in certain women at increased risk of breast cancer. Medicines such as tamoxifen and raloxifene block the action of estrogen in breast tissue. Tamoxifen might be an option even if you haven't gone through menopause, while raloxifene is only used for women who have gone through menopause. Other drugs called aromatase inhibitors might also be an option for women past menopause. All of these medicines can also have side effects, so it's important to understand the possible benefits and risks of taking one of them. And then it says to learn more, see these 3 articles. The first article is deciding whether to use medicine to reduce breast cancer risk. The second article is tamoxifen or raloxifene for lowering breast cancer risk. And the third one is aromatase inhibitors for lowering breast cancer risk. Alright, the last thing we're going to talk about today is preventive surgery for women with very high breast cancer risk. For the small fraction of women who have a very high risk for breast cancer, such as from a BRCA gene mutation, surgery to remove the breasts, or mastectomy, may be an option. Another option might be to remove the ovaries, which are the main source of estrogen in the body. While surgery can lower the risk of breast cancer, it can't eliminate it completely, and it can have its own side effects. For more on this topic, see preventative surgery to reduce breast cancer risk. Before deciding if any of these options might be right for you, talk with your healthcare provider to understand your risk of breast cancer and how much any of these approaches might affect your risk. Alright, there you go, guys. That is the end of the article for this week. Now, basically what I've gotten out of that article is you need to have a pretty good you need to have a pretty good relationship with your doctor, your primary care doctor, guys. Okay, so if sorry, didn't mean to bump you. Sorry. If you don't have a good relationship with your primary care doctor, it's time to find a new one. Okay. You need to get to the doctor. You need to talk to the doctor. These issues need to be addressed. They need to be handled. And the only ones that can help you, the only person that really can help you is your, why is my four-placer not working? The only one that can really help you is your primary care, okay? Because they're the ones that can set up for the testing. The testing and the close observation. And if you choose to do close observation, that means you need to go see that man, that woman, whichever, whatever it is, quite often. So make sure your primary care doctor is somebody that you feel comfortable talking to. And if not, now I know my primary care doctor, he's good, okay, I like him, but the person that I talk to the most about, you know, breast cancer health and any kind of female health is my OBGYN. I absolutely love her. She goes, okay, you don't know your history, let's do this, 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 and this. She gets all of the tests lined up for me. I go and I do my due diligence, I get my tests done, and that's the end of that. She gets my results from my mammogram every year, and she calls me up, everything is good. Yes, I have already gotten mine for this month. For this year. Went to the health department, gave them my OBGYN's information, and I am good to go. So, like I said, it is very important for me because I do not know my history, my medical history. What I do know is my experiences, my personal experiences with my family members who have had breast cancer, and I would rather go be tested and be negative than not go at all and find out way too late that I am positive and there's nothing they can do for me. Okay. That is not an option for me. Okay. Not an option for me. Because I have been on the other end of the spectrum. Okay. So I have not personally had breast cancer, but many, many of my family members have. Okay. So I've been on the other end of a breast cancer diagnosis and treatment and all of that, and it's not something that I take lightly. Okay, it's not easy to watch your loved ones go through the treatments, and it definitely was not easy for me to basically watch my aunt die, because she went too late. Okay, she went way too late. And the doctor said, if you had come to me when you started having the symptoms, we could have done something. But now, it's too late. And we lost her. Okay? So, guys, don't wait. If you're feeling not right, you know your body. You know how you're supposed to feel on a day-to-day basis. And if you're just not feeling right, and I don't mean if you're not feeling right one day. No, I'm talking about like if you're not feeling right for a week, okay, it's time to pick up the phone and call the doctor and get yourself in to see your doctor. We basically begged my aunt to go to the doctor because she was constantly, I don't feel right, I don't feel right. And we kept telling her, go to the doctor, go to the doctor. And now it'll blow over, I'll be alright, I'll be alright. Guys, she wasn't alright. Okay? She wasn't alright. She was far from alright. So, yeah, please, learn from my aunt's mistake. If you're not feeling good, and you're just not feeling you pick up the phone. Please pick up the phone and call the doctor. Okay? Especially if you have a family member who has been diagnosed with breast cancer. I'm sorry, excuse me. Not just breast cancer. If you've had a family member that's been diagnosed with cancer before, yeah, and you're not feeling right, yeah. You need to be very, very cautious, okay? Because you never know. I'm the type of person, I would rather, okay, I'm not feeling right, I'm going to go to the doctor. I would rather go to the doctor and have them tell me everything's fine than to wait, not go to the doctor, and have the doctor tell me, there's nothing I can do for you. Okay? That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. That would be my worst nightmare is, okay, the doctor telling me, why did you not come sooner? If you had come sooner, we could have done something. But because you didn't, there's nothing we can do now. That would be horrible for me. Okay? It would never happen because I won't let it happen. Okay? I will not let it happen. I go for my physicals. I go for my mammograms. I don't mess around. I refuse to mess around. And like I said, it's not because I know my family medical history, because I don't, guys. All right. I have no clue genetically what my family history is. Nothing. All I know is from experience from my adopted family. We have had several family members die from cancer. One form of cancer or another. Okay. My uncle passed away from cancer of the blood. My aunt passed away from breast cancer. My mother passed away from lung cancer. And my other uncle recently passed away back in 2018. He died of, he had cancer in his back. Alright, guys. I won't play with cancer. I'm not playing with you. Okay? And with you, I mean cancer. Okay? I'm not playing with you. I'm going to go and I'm going to make sure that everything is okay. My tests come out good. I'm going to do everything in my power. It's the truth. To nip it in the butt. Okay? And that's basically what this article is saying. You need to nip it in the butt. If you're not feeling right, if you need to be talking to your doctor. Okay? So make sure you have either a primary care doctor or an OBGYN that you feel absolutely comfortable with, and you don't have an issue going with them and talking to them, and getting stuff done. All right. Of course, like the article said, if you have some of the mutation genes, there are other things that you can do. Why are you not picking up? Why? Just why? Thank you. There are other preventative steps. And then there are some preventative steps that have nothing to do with the doctor. Okay? Don't... What was the one? Avoid alcoholic beverages. Okay? Does that mean don't drink at all? No. No, that's not what they said. No. It's saying limit it. Okay? Limit your alcoholic intake. 1 glass of wine a day is not going to hurt you. At all. Okay? It's when you go for a whole bottle of wine a day. That, yeah, I wouldn't suggest that. Okay? I would not suggest a whole bottle of wine in one day. Also, watch what you eat. Be careful of what you eat. Make sure you're getting your fruits and your veggies. That's why it's at the bottom of the food pyramid, guys. The food pyramid where, at the top it's the very little pieces. And then at the bottom, what's on the bottom? Fruits and vegetables. That's what you should be having the most of. Does that mean don't have a steak? No. It just says, have some broccoli with that steak. For dessert, have an apple. Some kind of fresh fruit. Peaches, apples. Get your veggies and your fruits in. Why? Just why, guys? Why? These beads are not playing nice today. I don't understand. Does not compute. Does not compute. But yeah, guys. So, preventative, basically stay in contact with your doctor. Go get your testing done. Get your mammogram done. I have mentioned in a previous video that, some cities and states, they have free mammograms in the whole month of October. Take advantage. You don't have insurance? There you go. Okay? At least you're getting some kind of testing done. And it doesn't cost anything. You just go in, fill out some paperwork, tell them why you're there, get your appointment, get your test, and they will call you if there's, you know. Now, they don't call me, they call my doctor because I have OBGYN that handles all that. But get tested, guys, okay? Just get tested, be proactive about it, don't sit on it. I know a lot of people are, have mentioned that they're so scared, and I can understand that, okay? But let me ask you this. Isn't it better to be scared, but yet still do the test and know that you're okay, than to be scared, not do the test, have the cancer, and, well, we all know what happens with untreated cancer. Okay? So you have to weigh out your pros and your cons there. Yes, it's okay to be scared about it, but don't be scared about it to the point where you're not getting the testing done. And God forbid something is not right. And what happened to my aunt happens to you. Think about that. My aunt did not go to the doctor for a year. A year, guys. And the doctor literally told her, and yes, I'm going to get emotional. The doctor told her, why did you not come to me a year ago? A year ago, we could have done something for you. Now, it's too late. Okay? She went from not feeling well 1 year to stage 4 breast cancer the next, and dying. It's okay to be scared about it. That's okay. I can understand that. But get the testing done, guys. Don't wait until it's too late. That is my message for you today. Don't wait until it's too late. On that note, guys, it is time for me to say thank you very much for joining me for this very special WIP and Chat. There are 2 more WIP and Chats coming up this week, so be on the lookout for that. The very next WIP and Chat, we are going to talk about stages and outlook or prognosis for breast cancer. Oh, hang on a second. Is that what I wanted to do? Sorry, I got a little bit emotional there, yes. We will talk about, let's see. Yes, let's talk about next time. Oh, wow. Okay, so the next time we talk, you know what? I will find something. But we're gonna talk about the breast cancer diagnosis, all of that stuff. That will be the next WIP and Chat. The final WIP and Chat, we are going to talk about treatment for breast cancer. So next time we talk, we're going to talk a little bit more about the diagnosis of breast cancer, what it means, and then we will wrap this month's WIP and Chats up with treatment for breast cancer. But at this point, guys, it is time. I thank you, like I said, thank you very much for stopping in and having a chat with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. But it is time for Miss Angie to bid you all adieu, but not before I remind you to always do what you love what you do, and always stay adventurous. I love you guys. I will see you all real soon. Bye.